Star Wars.
Diabetes can be complicated, but it doesn't have.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals going up against the Atlanta Braves. And on the hill, Reynaldo Lopez. What do you look for here?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Michael Garcia leading things off and takes a strike. There's a strike, 95 of that one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Ball.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just goes down and gets it. Looks like it's a breaking ball, but he's so good. Went down and got it.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save.
Well, he's batting leadoff, and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Man at second. Just getting started here at Truist Park outside Atlanta. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. Here's the throw. Safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
When you go 0 for 5, 0 for 7, 0 for 8, it seems like an eternity, especially to start the season, because that's the one thing. Players want to get that first one out of the way so that they feel like, all right, I'm going to avoid this prolonged 0 for to start the season and get into a slump.
Here comes the 0-1. There goes the runner. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there.
All right, let's take a look at the lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, they understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
Gets him to chase after that one. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Well done. Drives in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Collins in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1.
Ball.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Almost got him. 2 runs across in the inning here in the second game of the series. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's a pitch, that slider from an opposite-handed pitcher that you usually see very well, but for some reason he didn't pick it up, and it just kind of got into the strike zone late. Gave up on it a little bit early.
Starling Marte stands in now and watches strike one. Comes up empty.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Chases in the dirt. Slider there. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Royals ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
The throw to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. It features a great veteran presence, Matt Olson.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one way inside. Tap to first. Pasquantino. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, Matt Olson.
2 outs, base is empty. Here is Matt Olson. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. And that will end the inning. Back at Truist Park, new inning getting started. Kyle Isbell steps in for the Royals. Just missed. Foul ball there. The 1-1. Hit on the ground to the right side. Olson takes it to the bag. 1 out in the second.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Yep. Jonathan India batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Not close with that one, and the count even 1-1. Fouled off left side. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Two down, nobody on.
No. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Goes down looking for the strikeout. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Royals back in Atlanta, Truist Park. So down to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley. Wacha making his first start of the year. A former first-round pick back in 2012. And that one ripped to left. Collins takes it in for the out. 1 away. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Swing and a high fly ball left field. out number 2. Now it's Dominic Smith. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, on to the 3rd. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. Now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Singled and drove in a run his first time through.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside-the-park home run in the same game.
Now at the plate, Vinny Pasquantino.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
2 down, nobody on. And that's fouled off. The 1-1.
That's a ball.
And a base hit right there. And that means Salvador Perez will have a chance to hit.
Wow. So important to get into the fielding position after you deliver that baseball. That is a scary one. Watch your lips.
Perez batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Pasquantino off of first with 2 away. Battling here as he fouls it away. Check swing on an 0-2. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Out to short, Kim. 3rd out. Royals lead 1. They're up 2-0. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now in for the Braves, Drake Baldwin. And that one upstairs, ball 1. This one in the air, center field. Isbell gets under it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Eli.
And next for Atlanta, Eli White. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Pitch misses. Ball 1. And that's in for a strike.
Huh. Pretty empty.
Ball 2.
Base hit, left center field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Got the back going too soon. It's strike 2.
Wow, you're sending this little guy on the roster. Tabella.
Pasquantino. Throws to first in time. And there's two
Oh,
away.
he's safe.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves
He's
lineup.
safe.
Here's Acuna now. 0 for 1 so far. Right through there for a strike. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. Makes the catch. Inning over. One left for Atlanta. They're still down. It's 2-0.
I don't think he was blocking the play, but I think he's
Back in
safe.
Truist Park as we go to the top of the fourth. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. Gets under it and pops it up.
Oh boy. Oh, that's part of his body.
That was a good pitch to hit.
You got
Right
long
down the
hair.
plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and
And
popped it up.
dreads.
Here's
That
Starling
flies
Marte.
all over.
He's 0 for 1.
You're-
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Did it hit his hair?
Clearly you can see Bell's fingers are on the plate there. And it doesn't look like there's any force in front of the
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Well, the more longer it takes. Oh, it's raining there again.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
100 people that are there.
Makes the sliding stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Just so impressed with the movement on that play. Footwork was excellent. The arm strength was there. And, of course, the most important part was getting the out.
2 down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Kyle
They couldn't
Isbell.
tell if it hit his hair or not.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Harris after it.
Don't have long hair, and then you wouldn't have
Calls him
to
off and makes the
worry
catch.
about if he got taped. Look at there's nobody there.
Nothing doing for the offense that time. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Royals 2 and the Braves nothing. This is Royals baseball on the show Midwest. Bottom four, so now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The throw to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Up the middle. Witt over to first. One out in the bottom of the fourth.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammate.
He boots it. Ozzie in to score. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
The 0-1.
Ball.
High fly ball, right field. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Braves.
Oh yeah, that's
And
him.
here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this
Hit the
one.
poles right there. This poles.
Dom Smith stands in.
Same one?
Check swing. He went.
For cheaper?
Strike one.
Or the same? Oh, as a package?
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Brings it in. That is the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the
God,
Royals
watch
2
watch
and the
Philly
Braves
blow a
1.
3 over
You're
me.
watching Kansas City. Welcome back as
Oh.
we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
As soon as I say that.
Hit in the air, left field. White on his way over. He's got it. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Massey stands in now and watches strike 1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there. 0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence.
He did that goal right back.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. On the ground, right side. Olsen. He'll do it himself. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
For the Royals.
The third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Here's a high chopper. Riley. On to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Drake Baldwin. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
No.
They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Stepping in, Eli
Yeah.
White, 1 for 1 with a single.
Pop
so
up.
far. That's
Anything
in
but a
there.
pop up.
0-1. The Braves trailing by a run. Last half of inning number 5. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
Two up, 2 down. So up next, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Now we'll pull it to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Braves go down quickly here. They're back here in a close one, and a look now at some of the biggest plays from the game. Bobby Witt Jr. getting ready to hit.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And a foul ball. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count. And at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Slider clips the corner. And he'll challenge that called strike. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Here's a 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's 2 down. Salvi steps into the box now.
Hey.
Two down, nobody on.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. This one in the air, right field. Touches down, that's a hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Up next for the Royals, left fielder
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
6 seconds it lasted.
Hey, right.
Perez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's the inning. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 2-1. Bottom of the inning. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit in the air, center field. Isbell should have this one. Takes it in for the out. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. 1 for 2.
Outside.
The Royals leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. The 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air, right field. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman,
Here's Matt Olson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with...
You know, so you wonder if maybe perhaps this driver, now is familiar with this area, and just kind of trying to figure out what their next move is going to be.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. And the Braves. Down quiet. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 7th. Starling Marte steps in for the Royals. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tyler Kinley, getting ready to make his season debut. Swing and a ground ball. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Up next for the Royals, center fielder Kyle Isbell.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. Fouled off to the right. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
India stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing, but he went too far. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And that one fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge.
So the Royals bring on a new arm, John Schreiber.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with 1 out. So digging in, Dominic Smith. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Runner from third in to score. And this game is tied in the 7th. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
Such great concentration. Everybody on. Feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Now the catcher up to hit, Drake Baldwin. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. The run scores from second, and they take the lead in the 7th. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want. Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. In comes the run from second, and they lead by 2.
Got the job done to put them up by 2.
Now it's the shortstop, Ha-Sung Kim. Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Man at second. On the ground to third. Throws to first, and there's 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second. For 3. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 run is in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Head for a slide, and he's safe. It's 6-2. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Base hit into the outfield. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So a man at first. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley. And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Here comes Olsen around third. Cut off, throw to second. And he can't get back
Unscored.
as he's tagged out easily.
Oh, what he was
That
doing.
ends the inning, but they do score a run here. The final damage here, they bat around. 10 come to the plate, 7 runs on the board. Back at Truist Park, ready to begin the 8th. Michael Massey steps in for the Royals. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Fought off foul. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. And they cut into the deficit. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
Shot.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
It falls in, and that's a hit. And a man aboard. Here's Bobby Witt Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Fastball for a strike. Kinley in his 8th season, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
No, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Got him swinging. Tied him up on a fastball inside. And a run to the Royals lead with this homer. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Steven Cruz ready to make his season debut. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Collins under it.
Fuck?
And there's 1 down.
Who is a baby?
Nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Dominic Smith next up for the Braves. Out towards right center field.
God.
Marte on the move. pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Now, Drake Baldwin. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one lifted to left. And that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. Through 8 full. The Braves have the lead 8-3. Last chance coming up for the Royals. Back in Atlanta, Truist Park. All set to start the 9th in this one. Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
Now pitching.
Aaron Bummer will take over here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
The 1-2. Swing and a bouncer. Throws across the diamond. Now 1 gone in the 9th. Starling Marte up to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And next up for the Royals, Kyle Isbell.
No. Yep.
The Braves leading by 5 here at the top of the 9th.
Ball 2.
That one misses. Ball 3. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And he's got no chance. He's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base.
In the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves take the first 2 games of this series.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like nobody could make it out. Put a lot of runs up, and that propelled them to the win.
Too much. I don't gotta say too much. Nah, I don't gotta say too much. He's rapping, boy. Head on, boy. Rapping, boy.